All right, stream time. There we go. Should be live. What's going on, Blaze? How you doing this week? I know I've been streaming later, so you're not catching all my streams anymore. Let's see. Dirt feels kind of bad. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around, man. We got people around here feeling sick. Some of them have the flu or cold. Gotta get some, maybe some tea with some honey. Something like that. Let's see. Gonna jump into this game here. It's gonna be only about like an hour and a half stream tonight, but we're gonna get some stuff done. Oh, I need to log back in. I was testing out something. Someone had a question about GDevelop. So I needed to see if you had to be logged in to utilize the feature. You just got the urge to remake the splash art? Yeah, what you thinking? Like a new image or like modifying the same image? A new image? Go for it, man. Still trying to figure out when and where I'll show all of these images. But what might be cool is I'm gonna have like, let me know what you think about this. So if I go into my game from the main menu, so I play. So from here you can go to like ice, and there are different levels in here, and then go back and you go into the fire world. So we could maybe have like a loading screen between each of these. A loading or a it could even maybe like a background. I'm not entirely sure, because I have obviously the art that you already saw, like this and the other one. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is ideally they'll be a little bit similar. Obviously the art you have is your style and this is another style, but what I'm thinking is maybe if we had something that was kind of ice related or fire related, or let's see, the one that you made already, let's see what that's like. It's a little bit earth related. Then there is, hold on, let me go back. Yeah, basically one for every element, right? So here you have the different elements. So we could do maybe one per element. Oh yeah, you want to change the darkness? What are you thinking for the darkness? Kind of make it similar to the desktop background. Did I manage to get rid of the gray background in the lock? That's a good question, man. I haven't even tested the scene out in a while. Let me see here. So I need to set... Alright, here's the variable right here. Let's set that to false. Let's set the purple one to false. The lock animation. I need to use that too. So it looks like it's working. So I'm here. So let me turn on my my mouse tracker here. There we go. So I'm here. If I click on it, it doesn't go in. If I click on the blue one, it will. So yeah, and then it's not showing the lock though, so why is it not showing the lock? Let me see here. I wasn't even planning on looking at this tonight, but let's take a look at it. I was trying to have this demo ready for you guys this month. I think I'm going to have to push it back 1 week, but you'll be glad I did, because I've got some stuff. Let me see. What am I looking for here? We need skills events right here. Yeah, no, I know the lock that you're talking about. I have it downloaded. I'm just looking for why I didn't even create the other lock here. So let me see. All right, yeah. Good luck on the splash art. Look forward to looking at it. Thank you. I'm gonna figure out why the lock isn't showing up here. Doing some old texty text here. All right, let's see. We need... Do these books have an ID variable? Doesn't look like it. So let's add a variable to the books. ID, number, apply. Set this one to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what am I doing? I lost count because I was 3, 4, 5. Oh, I missed one. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Oh yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no 6. Here we go. Because numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the X? What's the Y on this? 98. Set these all to 100. Or actually, no. Yeah, let's do that. These need to be the same. Oh no. 100. Let's go with 385. We'll split it down the middle. Okay, something like that. should work. Save. You can make a logo. What kind of logo you thinking? I haven't decided on a specific style yet. Yeah, for the game. I haven't decided on a style exactly, but I know that if I use Travis's art, it's going to be a little bit like these, which is kind of an Art Deco style. So Art Deco would be like these things. It seems like if you make the different pieces, we could put them together. And I've learned in game development that that's an important thing to do, is have the title text all by itself, and then have any images separately that we can then put together, you know, like separate images. That way we can mix and match. And then if I were to hand over the package to a publisher or another streamer and they wanted to make thumbnails and stuff, they would have the option to mix and match. So I'm trying to think. The things you do in the game, yeah, I'm trying to think of ideas. The things you do in the game are, of course, you're fighting darkness, but really a big piece of it is creating, you have books and scrolls, which is a huge part of the game, and you're basically like a scribe who fills out the scrolls. So if I go into the game, that's not gonna work. I need to go to a different scene. If I go here, so what you do is you're filling this out, and you're going to be modifying the scroll. So probably like towers and tower defense, bullets and fireballs, shooting, books and scrolls, and a quill, like a pen, and ink. I think all of those things are part of the game. So all of those things could be in it. I'm not entirely sure. Someone says the music gets a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down. Okay, so right here, these all have an ID. Now what we need to do is... This is the old lock. I need to put the new one on there. Where did I put that? lock. I'm just going to re-download it. Gonna re-download it. Let me dig into my... There it is. Right, so that's an MP4. Hey, Blaze, are you able to export that as a GIF? I could maybe convert it. Let me see here. See if this works. You can't do it in Blender? Yeah, I wasn't sure if Blender did that or not. Let me see if I can do this here. Oh, I didn't realize it would be that easy. Okay, so I wonder then if I take the GIF and let's see, I need to go into the editor here and import that's pretty big. Let's see, I'm going to try to... You need a still image of the lock. Yeah, it does have all this gray. Wonder if Canva would help me remove all that. Let me see. Do you have a copy of this in Blender without the background? Yeah, I definitely got to turn it into pixel art. It's not true Blender art if Corey hasn't ruined it for you. Yeah, I was wondering if you're able to remove the background. Oh, you don't have your laptop? No worries. Let's just do this. Let's see. What I really need to do is... Because it looks like it's coming in at 40 frames. But see, I'm going to cancel that for now. I'll just work with the first one and get it functioning, and then maybe we can get in the good one. I appreciate it. If I had to do that for 40 different locks, that would be the whole night. But it looks pretty good. I like the lock. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just drag some of these out here. And these need an ID as well. So let's give this ID. This first one needs to be 0, and then let's see, put that on like, I don't know, 120. Uh, 396, sure. 395. All right, so for each of these, we're going to set the ID. So 1, 2, and so on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then over here in the events, here we'll say that if the ID, if the variable unlocked is false, and then down here we'll say for each repeat for each instance of the book. Yeah, and then I guess repeat for each instance of the lock. Which is hereby known as new sprite number 2. So repeat for each instance of the lock. We'll say if the ID of the lock is equal to the book ID, and if the lock is hidden, or if it's not visible, then show it. And then similarly, what else? So that's if unlocked is false. If unlocked is true, and then if the variable ID of the lock matches the ID of the book, and if the lock, we'll say, is visible, then hide it. Okay, so they should only be here, but they're still appearing on these. So and it's not there at all. Any type of font. I haven't decided on the font. To be honest, I'm probably going to make one, but if you want to use your font for now, that'd be fine, and then maybe we can update it later. What do you think? Yeah, I may make one later, but, or if you want to make one, that's cool too. But again, you know, it's one of those things I'm probably going to do at the last minute. But for now, if you want to try to make something, yeah, you said you use Calligrapher. I don't really want you to spend the effort making a new one right now, unless you just really feel like it. But I can't promise that I'll use a specific font yet because I haven't quite locked down what I want. Like whether I want it to be serif or sans serif. And that kind of thing. Yeah, I've heard of it. In fact, I've looked at it. I haven't made a full font with it yet. It's pretty cool. But like I said, I'm not quite sure of what font I want for the final product. So unless you just feel like it, I don't want you to make a brand new one right now. So if you want to use your other font for now, I'd be okay with that. And I need to rename this lock. One, 0, 0, 1, 1. Why is that one so different? Unlocked, unlocked, 1, 1, 2. Why in the world is that one different? Let's delete it and add a new one. So let's put that at 120. Set the ID to 1 and test that again. Huh. Pretty weird. I've got 27 minutes. It's going to be a very short stream. Fast and furious. Oh, I think maybe I don't know. Never mind. Let's follow the logic here again. So repeat for each instance. Now, for one thing, this needs to be indented. Let's try that. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, yeah, that looks functional. So done with that. Now, once we have the good one, the good lock, we'll be ready to swap that in. So I'm going to close that scene for now. And I think what I need is so we're gonna have some fissures, some fiery fissures in the level, which are these. And they basically need to spawn somewhat randomly, but basically if they're allowed to spawn, then I need to tell them where to go. Trying to think of how I want to do that, but probably I could create a point, kind of like my spawners. Or I could just get coordinates and tell it to spawn there. But I think I'm going to try doing points. So add an object. It'll be a sprite. Just a tiny little thing. Just big enough for me to actually be able to grab. And let's fill that in with like bright red or something. Okay, apply. Can I see that if I drag it out here? Looks like I can. So what I'm going to do is delete the actual fissures off of here for now. And drag a, let's see, let's say 3 points out here. And then in the game logic, we'll just have a recurring scene update. So we need a new timer. We'll do a scene timer. Hold on, I need to create a timer. So we'll say start or reset a scene timer. We're going to call it Fissure timer. Did I spell that right? Fissure? Yeah, I guess so. Then we're going to check the value of that timer. If it's greater than or equal to, in this case, we'll just do pretty short. Let's do like 7 seconds for now, just to test it. If it's greater than or equal to 7 seconds, then we will fissure spawn point. Let's see. I need to pick. Can I pick all? Pick all objects. Pick a random fissure spawn point. Actually, I'm not sure if I need both of these. Let me see here. Let me disable that top one, delete this thing. Pick a random spawn point, and then create the object at oops. Dang it. Position X and position Y. Let's give it a test. Oops. Every 7 seconds, we're going to find out. Okay, I think it's creating a whole lot of them. Holy crap. Okay, we need to reset the timer. There we go. But it's creating it at all of the points. That's not good. Okay, actually it worked. But I need a new variable on the Fisher spawn point object. So we're going to do a Boolean. It'll say has, or we'll just say occupied or something. Pick a random Fisher spawn point. Then if the spawn point, oops, actually I need variable occupied is false, then create an object, create a fissure at that point. All right. And we'll also set the Fisher animation to a random animation. So it'll be a random. How many do I have? 6? So random from 0 to 5. Let me double check. Yeah, 5. Oh, and then change the Fisher spawn point variable to occupied, of occupied to true. That's what we want. Then I think we're going to add some particles to that so it looks a little more fiery. Let's see if we get these things spawning and if they randomize. There's one. Two with the new animation. There we go. We are good to go. All right, let's do another particle emitter. Not entirely sure which one I want. Let's just try. Oh, no, I don't want all that. So that's 3 different ones. That's too many. I want to keep it down to probably just one if I can. That way, it's not too performance intensive. So I've got 12 minutes. Let's see if I can get this done in 12. See what this one's looking like. Okay, it's pretty large. Let's shrink that down. And see, starting opacity. The opacity is fine. Start size is 200. Let's try a start size of 100 and end with a size of 25%. And we'll say rotation speed, I don't know, negative 15 to 15. The radius of the emitter is 4. Let's expand that out a little bit to like, let's try 12. And the spray cone angle can be, let's try 15. Okay. Could probably be less force. So instead of 300 to 600, let's just try like 50 to 150. Give that a shot. Okay, it's actually looking a little more gentle. We need the lifespan to go down, so 0.1 to 0.4 should be fine. Maybe 0.3. That way it's a little more like fast sparks rather than a slow burning flame. It looks like a nice little happy flame. We need that to be... What do we need? Smaller size, more force? 100 to 200 force? Appreciate the hearts. Thanks for watching the stream. Hope your evening's going well. Hope you have fewer bugs than I do. Literally or figuratively. I've got 8 minutes here. Alright, let's try the size. Let's bring that down even more. Let's say 60 to 15. Let's see what we're working with here. Is the water tower small or big? It's for the splash art. The water tower's big. It would be like any of these here. Alright, that flame, that's actually not too terrible. What if I turn off additive rendering? It's worse. It's more worser. Trying to figure out what it needs. I don't necessarily need it to be taller. We could do more particles per second. Still a maximum of 300 displayed. Maybe could do a wider area. All right, 5 minutes. We're down to 5 minutes. So something like this. Something like that. It's not the best thing in the world, but let's go ahead and add some behaviors to it just so we can get it into the code here. So I need that to stick to the Fisher, so the Fisher needs the sticker behavior as well. And I don't think the spawn point needs it. Double check one more time here on the particles. See what it looks like. Oh, I need it to go maybe on a different layer here. Let's put it on the particle layer. Actually, let's drag a couple more out. Three minutes, 3-minute warning. I'm warning myself so that I hurry up. What's up, dude? Nope. Nope. Everyone can hear you. Why, did you want to say hi? Did you want to say hi? I'm making a fire level. Mm-hmm. Why don't you wave to the camera? Be famous. I think I'm gonna make these. I've got 1 minute. I've got 1 minute remaining till the stream ends. Because then we gotta go to the store. I think I'm gonna shrink the radius of the emitter actually. It just doesn't, it's not quite working for me. Maybe make it smaller and then adjust the spray cone to like 150. Maybe that's what I need. Let's try that. That's my chat right there. Did you wave?
Hi.
Okay, yeah, this is much more the effect I was looking for. So now more force would be good. Let's do 150 to 300. This is better. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a little fisher's cracked up through the path. Not like a fisherman. The other kind of fisher. All right. Hey, Blaze, you still there, bro? I gotta bring this stream to an early close tonight. Probably not. Probably if they saw your name. There's not a lot of people on tonight. Just a couple. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to hit the end scene here. And thanks everyone for watching. I'll definitely be streaming again over the weekend though, because I have a lot of work to get done and not a lot of time to do it before the little closed playtest comes out. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have fewer bugs than I do. Thanks.
Bye.